Hey Tim, Dan here. I wanted to send you some notes on the website so we get the ball rolling and give you some ideas on what I wanted to do here. So, number one, what we want to do is, pardon me, we wanted to change this whole landing page, right? So we don't have the individual galleries anymore. I think I want to go right into a portfolio. So we're going to have just full screen images kind of right off the bat all the way around here. So I'll manage the images. It'll probably be, and maybe I'll get your advice on this, it'll probably be families, engagements, and weddings all sprinkled into one. I don't know if that's really, I guess your realm of expertise is managing the images that go in there. I guess you just need to build the site. But anyway, maybe get your thoughts on that. So then over here on the side block, what I wanted to do is I want to move this up a little bit, I think. So maybe we can move this up to here-ish. And on the bottom, I would like social media buttons so we can get a Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, as well as I'd like to have an email button that kind of snaps right into their email client and composes a new email. So if they're using like Apple Mail or whatever, it'll snap right into a new email. Let's see. I think I'd like these stacked. Okay, so it'll be portfolio, blog, contact, info, proofs. Let's see, and maybe some drop down menus to the side for the portfolios that gives us the options of going to the weddings, engagement, family, commercial, seniors, whatever it might be. I might do a whole separate thing for the commercial. I feel like commercial clients don't want to come to a wedding site, so I might just change that up altogether and just do something totally different for that. I haven't decided yet, to be honest with you. Let's see what's next. So we'll go in order. We'll just go to one of the portfolios real quick. So I think I'd like the images to scroll vertically so that you can use your mouse. I was on somebody's site and that was kind of the case. It scrolled vertically, and I was like, "Oh, that's really nice. I really like that." So I think that's the case as opposed to the sliding this way. So let's see. I think that's what I would prefer there. Moving on to the blog. I'm okay with the tiles. I think if you have anything kind of new and cool that you'd like to throw some suggestions out. I'm all ears. I hate how slow it navigates them though, so hopefully you have some sort of suggestions there. And I hate this up here because that's just kind of funky. We got to do something about that. We got to get that. Maybe it's just a case of it's just an infinite scroll down as opposed to side to side. I don't know your thoughts on that. How that would affect the site's performance, anything along those lines. But I'll defer to your judgment there. As for the actual posts themselves, I think I would really, really, really like to have first off, this section and this section, I want that to flow a little bit better. I think I want this to be all white as far as colors goes. White screen, black text, maybe... I've been looking at some light blues as like an accent color and kind of changing that green. That thing's weird looking. I don't know why that's... As you can see, I haven't done a good job of updating my site and keeping it up to date and keeping it fresh. I blog and update the portfolio, and that's about it. When I get to the pricing page, you'll probably yell at me, call me an idiot for not updating it ever. But anyway, let's see. Okay, back to the blog post. I'd like to have a full image here, and I'd like to move this title block to inside the image. It would be really cool that if the image itself had an option where this was kind of prominent right in the middle, and then the first image was almost kind of grayed out or something along those lines. I like the idea of having the I don't know if I'll let you tell me what you think about having the Facebook and the RSS buttons and the Instagram and the comments and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't think anybody's left me one comment. In fact, I don't even know how you would leave comments. Maybe I'm supposed to enable comments somewhere, but nonetheless, can we if we could do something about that? That would be awesome. The navigating blog post. I guess that's. Well, I'll let you tell me what's a good way to do it. Once you kind of get a feel for what I'm after here. As far as the rest of the blog post, yeah, that's fine. Just images. But yeah, that first one, I'd like to clean that up a little bit. I've kind of always not been a big fan of this title block. I think I emailed about changing it in the beginning, and then I just never followed up on it. But anyway, I think it's time. I think this thing just needs to get cleaned up a little bit. It was good in 2013 when we did it, but a lot of changed since 2013. So with a contact page, I'll show you kind of what I really like. This is a friend of mine's site. She has a really cool way of getting around. I really like the idea of this whole area down here, just kind of being on that scroll down option. So if we, like, for instance, her About Us page, just kind of a little blurb right there. So it's just right there, and it just kind of pops up. And I think I'd really like to do that with a contact, that just kind of pops up from where she's at. I mean, if we wanted to get rid of this whole contact, this whole separate page, and then, if we can go back to portfolio here. It's slow. Yeah, so if we hit contact, and then maybe if the image itself needed to come up and the contact page pops up right here, that would be ideal, I think. From wherever we are kind of navigating the site, that would be really, really cool if we could do that. I don't know if that is something that is easily programmable into what I paid for. I don't know if that's going to be a little bit more than what I paid for, but you can kind of tell me if that's okay. Let's see. But yeah, I mean, it's just kind of blocky and just kind of dated. I need to update all this. As you can see, I think this is the same stupid message I left on from the from when I first started. This has to go. I hate this. Yeah, so this has driven me nuts since Jump Street. So, yeah, there we go. The pricing page, I hate this. As you can see, 2014. Been a while since I've updated this stuff. And I know that's just laziness on my part. So I need to go ahead, we need to do something new here. Like I said, I really like this. I like kind of how that drops down there. So if we could do something along those lines, that would be fantastic. So anyway, your thoughts on that would be appreciated. I mean, I would almost be okay with just some text. I think, as you can see, I prefer people to contact me via email anyway. So there's no real information. It's just kind of a starting rate. So I think that's just kind of the general consensus anyway. Is getting people to kind of contact them. So let's try to do that. Let's see what's next. Proofs. We'll keep that the way it is. Might actually get rid of that because usually I send them the Zenfolio link direct, so I don't make them. I don't know. I'm up in the air on that. I guess I need to make a decision. Yeah, so we'll keep the proofs page. We'll keep that as it is, and I just need to do it a little bit more professionally. Send out an email that actually looks good as opposed to just sending them a Zenfolio link. So let's go ahead and just kind of keep that right there, and we'll go from there. So, yeah, I don't know. I think that's it. I think that's kind of everything that I wanted to touch on. Yeah, so I want to move this up here. The logo might be changing. I've been talking with a friend of mine, and they're working on some stuff for me. Although it'll kind of be the same deal where it just kind of where I pick the color and it just add it in there and it just blends right in. Especially if we go with a white background, black text, and then if I need to do an accent color, I think I'm probably gonna go to some shade of blue. I'm not exactly sure what shade, but probably something like along this lines. I kind of like that. So anyway, to be determined. Haven't decided that yet. if we can kind of play with some colors. I know that's not something that you necessarily need right off the bat, but anywho, yeah. So let me know your thoughts, and if you have any other questions, feel free to let me know, and we can go from there. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.